Hello, peoples. Uh, Before I went to the hospital, I couldn't hold no food in my belly. And because my body had filled up with poison because I have a little blockage on my bile duct at the base of where it goes into my small intestine. So I couldn't eat. So when I first got here, the guy that put in the stent put me on a liquid diet. And So he come over like 2 days later. I said, Doc, I got to have some food. I got to have some kind of food. This ain't getting it for me. I got a high metabolism. We got to eat something. So he said, all right, I will change it. And so they put me on a mush diet. Mush meat. But look, the only two things I've been getting every day for 10 days for lunch and supper is like this, we call it juca, or cassava, along with some kind of orange stuff. It's like ground carrots. And I've been getting the same basic thing. The chef here apparently doesn't have no variety whatsoever. I've been given the same freaking shit for 10 days for my lunch and my supper. The only thing I've had to look forward to this is the 10th day being here. The only thing I've had to look forward to is breakfast. Usually I get either cream of wheat or oatmeal. It tastes pretty good. So breakfast I look forward to. The rest of it is shit. Maybe some nasty tasting ground up meat. That's all I get. But no variety in with the vegetables. I told the delivery guy, give me fruit. They don't give me no fruit. I've had nothing but some kind of cassava or maybe some white potato, but they don't put no flavoring. It's just potato, just watered potato or just watered cassava, and this orange shit. For 10 days, the same thing for lunch and dinner. So when the doctor was here, that doctor come back by, I told him, he's like, so what, you want a regular diet? I'm like, duh, give me some food. Man, I can't eat. I've had not shit to eat all this time. This nasty ass shit. I got no good food in me. If you want to get the poisons out of your body, you drink lots of liquids, you put lots of foods in so everything gets drawn and flushed out. So it has been hell. Just if not all the punch up, sticking and stabbing and bothered and freezing to death because it's an ice box at night, down to about 50 degrees. You can't freaking stand or barely get your head out from under the cover to get a little fresh air. And so the doctor was over here. I've been telling the doctor all along, do the procedure, send me home. I could have went home about 7 days ago. Been no reason to keep me here for about 7 days. I'm wearing an expired a band on my arm. That's supposed to be out of there at midnight last night. And I'm not letting them put shit in my body. And so I'm not letting them put shit in my body. So my doctor, the one that's been coming over here, he don't even know how big the growth is, this dude. So I don't even know who's supposed to be my doctor, who's supposed to be in charge. But I know it's something small because the guy that did the biopsy said what you have is at the bottom of your bile duct, where it goes into the intestines, you got a little blockage. So anyway, they've been telling me, well, we got to get the results of the biopsy. We got to have that before we can do the surgery. So they finally got that 2 days ago. 2 days ago. And they're saying that it is showing cancerous. It's showing signs of being cancerous, but it's not showing up anywhere else in my body. And they suggest I get the procedure to have it removed. And I'm like thinking, no shit, Sherlock. It's already proven it can kill me, even if it's not cancerous, just by blocking that hole off. And I don't want it to get blocked off again because I was as good as dead. So yes, I've been telling them to do the procedure regardless. Let me get out of here, man. So the doctor was here a minute ago, and I'm telling him this shit. I'm telling him about my food. I'm showing my arms all beat and banged up. And he said, he's like, do you want to go home? I'm like, duh! I've been telling you for 4 or 5 days. I haven't been sick in about 7 days, and they're holding me hostage in a fucking hospital. I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm going nuts. Haven't had, like I said, no good food, nothing good to eat. Nothing good to eat for over 7 days, folks. I'll tell you what, if I ever get out of here, and if all possible, I will never put my hands in the custody of these people again unless it's a specific outpatient surgery where I'm going in. They're going to take something out and turn around and let me go home when I get done. No, this is worse than going to prison. You know what's so I told my son, trying to make a joke, what's worse than going to prison is, if you go to prison, they got you caged, you can't leave, but they don't come by every couple hours and poke a needle in you or take something out of your body. At least you don't get poked and pried. Oh my God, folks, I belong out there. Here's a view. I think that way's my house, way up there on the mountain. And there's another big mountain over there. I must live over that way. It's beautiful out there, and I'm a nature man. I belong into nature. So get me out this fucking hospital cage, man. I got to get the fuck out of this place. It's driving me nuts. 10 days, can you imagine? Look, here it is, solitary confinement. Practically, I can walk out in the hall, but 10 days. Here, caged up like a fucking animal when I'm not even sick. And then I don't get fed nothing but the same shit for 10 fucking days, except for my breakfast. And you can't just go out and buy food down here in Puerto Rico. I just learned 2 days ago they have a little, like a roach part of the same service, but they got nothing but crap. When they bring the cart up here and sell you some food, you're still just crap. No substances, no real food, crap. Anyway, people, oh God, I got to get out of here, folks. And I'm not suicidal. While I'm on this video, I want it known that they have I'm no longer under a medical emergency. I have no chance of dying. This is not an emergency that I be here anymore. And secondly, I have established I am not a threat to myself. I'm not suicidal because everyone who has a doctor or nurse by their name, I have told that I want to have my procedure and I want to go home, which means I do not want to harm myself. I want to live. I want to get the procedure so that hole doesn't get blocked back up. The poisons can continue. My urine has been crystal clear. Ever since the second day, I'm peeing crystal clear urine, and my stool was like white like this shirt. My stool is nice and dark. I haven't seen a stool that dark come out of me in years, or I can't even remember when I seen such a dark stool. That means the toxins are leaving my body. So I want out of here. Much love, people. Maybe I will get some fresh air sometime before this night's over. But I'm not letting them put a fucking thing in my body. They might take my temperature if they want to, but no, I don't know. They're not putting another motherfucking thing in my body. They're not drawing another motherfucking drop of fucking nothing out of my body. Much love, people. Love y'all. Be free. Be free. Be free, okay? That's me. You all know that's my whole thing, is to be free. Nobody controls my life. I am a freeborn man. I have a right to be free. Nobody is my boss. Nobody has authority over me. I want to get the fuck out of here. Much love.